This is Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store, Nisse Sauerland. This is already the maddest press conference I've ever been at, and it hasn't even began. I bet 3-4 days ago you didn't think you'd be in this position right now. Just talk to me about the last couple of days.
I don't know, I wouldn't say it's the maddest. I would say the last Misfits one was pretty mad.
True, very true.
It was just here. However, this is definitely up there. Look, you know what? You get used to it in boxing. One day's never the same, and that's why I love the job.
Let's talk firstly, Lyndon Arthur, Dmitry Bivol, on a good couple of weeks' notice, well 6 weeks' notice. How long have you had whispers about this, and how quickly did it take to put pen to paper?
I've been rumbling about it for a while, but serious discussions in the last 4 or 5 days. Yeah, so it's pretty new. Yeah, Lyndon's up for it. So, we're going to go to Saudi and we're going to make it rowdy.
I spoke to Eddie just now about this whole card, and he said he's never seen contracts materialise so fast. Would you reiterate that with your dealing here?
Yeah, I'd say, big shout out to the lawyers and, the guys behind the scenes who are doing that work. Not easy dealing with multiple different promoters, and if you look here, you've got all the big boys. You've got Top Rank, you've got us, you've got Queensbury, you've got Matchroom. Who else is there? PBC, PBC. Sorry, I didn't see that. I'm just looking at the logos. But there is, if you think about it, take them out. There's no one else there.
Let's talk a little bit about this fight for Lyndon. It's a big one, it is a big step up. However, Dmitry Bivol, the last time he fought was against Zuro Ramirez back in Abu Dhabi in 2022. 13 months in activity that will be going into the ring. I suppose that's one advantage that you have going into this. Lyndon's been nice and active.
I know, yeah, definitely. That's one advantage. I'd say another advantage is if you look at the size difference. Yeah, look at the size difference, look at the frame sizes. And that's something we're going to put emphasis on, and I know they're going to work on using his size in training as well.
How does that fight go? Final prediction?
Lyndon. Either way.
Just quickly, it's gone a bit ominously quietly in the background. Chris Eubank Jr versus Conor Benn. I've got to ask you, we're hearing that it was soon, and then Boxer went and announced Dan Azeez versus Joshua Buatsi for Feb 4. We know that was the provisional sort of scheduled date. Where are you at with it? Are negotiations ongoing still? What date are you looking at?
I think that fight, if you put on Eubank Benn on that day, there's not many fights that wouldn't move to accommodate, and that's with all due respect to Buatsi and Azeez. They're great fighters, but this is a big event, which would, if it's the only date possible, we'd go through with that date. I know it's getting closer. My favourite line is "Ask my brother," but I know I spoke to him earlier. It's getting closer, so fingers crossed.
Nisse, always a pleasure. I'm not sure if they can see. Lovely little stony number. I love the New Balances. They definitely won't be able to see those. Final message. We've got some madness ahead in Saudi, and also a little bit of Misfits on Friday night.
Christmas in Saudi, mate. Christmas in Saudi. Love it. Misfits on Friday. Can't wait. Jarvis, B. Dave. I'll be there as a spectator watching. Cannot wait.
Nisse Sauerland, it was always a pleasure. Top man for speaking to us at Boxing.